Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone has had a fantastic new year thus far. I am waiting for a couple of folks to come in. I just want to share something with you guys, and I rarely go live. But there's definitely something that I just need to get off my chest today. Awesome testimony that I want to share with you guys. So just come on in. Just want to wait for a few minutes to allow a couple more people to come in. Come on in, you guys. I have something that I want to share with you. Come in. I am so excited about the things that God has been doing in my life. I'm not on here to boast. I'm not on here to brag. I just want to give you guys my testimony because it may help someone else. Hey, Walter, how you doing? Come in. Hey, Willie. Hey, Jersey. I'm sorry, y'all. My phone started ringing, trying to interrupt me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. This year, at the beginning of the year, I made in my mind that I wanted to bring in the New Year's a little bit different. And so I wanted to bring my New Year's in the house of the Lord. So I went to this supernatural and prophetic breakout that my cousin Yolanda Magwood hosted at her church. That prophetic breakout was this past Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you guys were not in attendance, you guys really missed out on an awesome time. It was actually one of the first events that I went to, which was hosted by her. So the Spirit just led me to her church on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, actually, I didn't go Saturday. I went Friday and Sunday. But the Spirit led me there to her church. And on Friday, they had service. And I went to the service. And she had this prophet there. His name is Prophet. I believe his name is Prophet Shawn. Sorry, y'all. But his name is Prophet Norris. Him and his wife were two speakers, two guests that she invited down from Houston, Texas. And on this particular night, he requested that everyone sow a seed of $219. Why? Because he said so. So he asked for everyone to start the new year off by sowing $219. And when we sold this $219, we were to expect something great to happen. Not a month from now, not a year from now, but right there immediately. Now stands for now on the way. Okay? So I wanted to be obedient. Like I said, I wanted to do something that I never did in my life. It's time for me to start, getting outside of myself and just becoming more in tune spiritually. So I sold this $219 seed, y'all. And I didn't think twice about it because I wanted to be obedient. And when I went home after I sold that $219, I expected for God to do something mighty. And y'all, when I say he showed up and showed out, this man laid hands and he prayed for, the people in the church. He didn't get around to everyone on this particular Friday, but for the people who did not receive prayer, he advised us to come back on Saturday. Okay, mind you, I didn't go on Saturday, but I did go back on Sunday. Sunday was called, it was impartation. It's pretty much when it's a transfer of gifts from one man of God to the next, whether it's healing, whether it's some kind of baptism, whether it's pretty much where you transfer one gift to another. And on this particular Sunday, I did go there. And when I went there, you guys, I went up for prayer, because this was the last night. And when I said he prayed for each and every one in that church, he laid hands on everyone who wanted prayer, who wanted healing, who wanted anything from God. He took the time out and he laid hands on everyone. So actually I went up there and he prayed for me. He told me that he saw me modeling African clothing, and he saw me on the runway. He saw me doing all of these things, and I was overwhelmed. I'm like, okay, God, I hear you. I hear you. So, and going back to Friday night when we sowed the seed, he said, when you sow a seed, when you sow a seed to a prophet, you will reap the rewards of a prophet, or something like that, he said. So going back to that, fast forward, Monday morning, you guys, I rolled over, because I just have a habit of checking my bank account every day. So I rolled over and I checked my bank account, because he had already said there were times when he had asked church members to sow seed and their credit scores have increased. They come across money. Money just showed up in their Bible. Money showed up in their bank accounts. Things just started happening immediately. So come Monday morning, I roll over to check my account. $500 and something extra dollars dropped in my account unexpectedly, y'all. I did not expect this money, okay? So I'm like, wait a minute, where does money come from? My mom is like, well, don't ask no questions. Just take the money or whatever. So that's what I did, just that. Later on that evening, one of my peers, actually she's one of my business partners. She does insurance with me as well. And she called me. She texted me. She said, Takima, I got a check for you. I said, what? She said, yeah, I got a check for you. And I said, okay, well, I'll get with you to meet with you on later. Another unexpected money, you guys. I did not expect this money at all. So then that happened. Later on that afternoon, and this is all just happening at once, just blessings after blessings after blessings. Later on this afternoon, I got an inbox. This guy inboxed me out of Charleston, North Carolina. He does like a lot of fashion shows, and he's very involved in the fashion industry. So he reached out to me, and he said to me, he said, are you available on, I can't remember, it's in February, but they're doing a Black History fashion show. And he asked me if I was available, and I told him, yes, I'm available. And I had told him, I said, well, I saw that you were posting auditions on January 12th. But he was like, yeah, what's your email? He sent me the email. I checked it. I confirmed the email. And I said, it's a go for me. So with that being said, that Black History fashion show that I'm in, I'm going to be modeling African attire. Not only that, you guys, this man had an audition on January the 12th. And not once did I even have to audition. When I say that's the favor of God, I did not even have to audition for this fashion show. So that's not even it, you guys. Because yesterday I received another call, but I won't announce what it is right now because she hasn't really told everyone yet. So I don't want to spoil it. But when I say God is so good, like I could literally cry right now. I can't even share it. I can't announce it right now because I'll be stepping over her toes if I did. But I received some amazing news that is very much so life-changing. Okay? I would never have thought in a million years that I will be doing what is about to happen. So I just want to say that if God told you to do something, it is you have a responsibility to be obedient. So I am so glad that I sowed that seed on Friday night. And I'm so glad that I returned. I didn't come back on Saturday, but I returned on Sunday to receive that word from God. Because if I was not there on Sunday, I would have probably missed out. Okay? So I just wanted to show you, again, this is not to boast. This is not to brag. If you guys, I would like for you guys to go and follow Shawn Morris and his wife, Tora Morris. Also follow my cousin Yolanda Magwood and Curtis Magwood. I know they're going to have another breakout session come July out in Charleston, so you guys don't want to miss that. And if you ever have a chance to visit Agape, which is Yolanda Magwood and Curtis Magwood's church, I encourage you to do so. One last thing before I disconnect. I was in church on New Year's Eve, bringing in the New Year's at Agape, and my cousin prophesied to me, and she told me on that night that doors were going to be opening for me. And over this weekend, Friday and Sunday was just confirmation about what God is about to do and where he's about to take me. When I say God is in the blessing business, because it has been a long time coming. I had a really great 2018, but I am looking forward to even bigger, better things in 2019. And I just have to give God the glory, because if it wasn't for him putting those gifts inside of me and giving me the vision, I would definitely be nowhere, you guys. So I just had to get on here and give you guys my testimony. I hope everyone has an awesome 2018, and I will see you guys on the big screen.